So my son brought this brisket home. Let's prepare the cooker. And I'm going to light it over here because I'm going to be using my stoker unit for this, and that's going to be blowing from that end, so it should be good. I just want this to start running. I'll leave that like so, and I'll be back out here in, I don't know, 20 minutes to put the lid on. 6 kilo or somewhere around 13 pounds, I'll look it up. 13 pounds of full packet brisket. It's a prime Angus brisket, and I will trim off a little bit of the heart fat here. This is, as you might know, my first brisket cook, so I'm not a pro in any way, but I've seen a gazillion videos of it. So this is going to be the underside, the underside. I'm going to cook it fat side up, and I'm going to be using my ugly drum scroll cooker for this. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Now we're going to look at this piece here. So this piece of fat here is separating the point and the flat, I think. Looks like this is mainly a flat with just a little piece of point on it. I'm actually going to follow along here. See. Get rid of this. I'm going to season this, and I'm going to put it on the grill in, let's say, 3 hours from now. I'm going to leave this in room temperature, actually, sue me, and yeah, that's going to be good. I'm not going to be using any binder. I don't think that's going to be needed, but I'm going to open up so that I get seasoning in here. Like I said, this is the best Texas brisket rub from Heaven Made Products. Like so. I'm going to flip it over. I have some on this side as well. So this is the top side. I think I'm actually going to be using a little bit of Rich's Hot and Spicy, as well as the best brisket rub. I'm going to put that on the point, something like so. Fold it up, again, turn it over. So it's going to be somewhere around here, just the end of it. Keeping the hot part for the people that like the hot stuff. Anyway, I'm going to leave that, and I'll meet you outside the grill in a bit. It's 9:30 at night. I hope this is going to be enough time, and this is what we're looking at. I'm going to show you down there, if you can see. Maybe we'll have to do like that. See, it's only lit a little bit on the side there, and we're going to put the meat down here. So what I'm going to be using, I'm going to have 2 probes. First I'm going to have the great probe here. That's just to wake me up if something goes wrong in the middle of the night. I do trust my equipment, shouldn't be any problem. The probe for the stoker unit. Then I'm gonna have 1 probe over here in the point, something like so. Now I'm gonna have 1 in the flat over here. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's going to be good enough. I don't want this to light up too much in time to get the lid on. Anyway, there we go. I'm going to leave this and I'll see you in, I don't know. Let's take a peek at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's 12 hours from now. What do you think? It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and apparently the probe, I'm using my Maverick XR50, and the point probe says that this has reached 202. So I need to probe this. I will, if so, remove the point and make some burnt ends out of that. It probes real easily. Of course, I started cutting the point into burnt ends without filming it. This is extremely juicy. I've cut these into 1-inch strips and I'm just going to cube it. Okay, time to make these burnt ends then. So what I did was I took 2 sticks of butter and I kind of cubed it up just like so. And then we're gonna add a little bit of Rich's sweet rub on this. Something like so. I'm also gonna use a little bit of the Texas Best brisket rub, since it's brisket. There we go. Then I'm gonna use Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue glaze sauce. There we go. So I'm just gonna actually make sure everything is coated everywhere by this. I want all of them to be nice and yummy. And I did transfer the coals from the drum to the kettle earlier today because I needed a kettle to season some pans. There we go, some butter over there. I want all the butter in one place, right? Something like so. Gonna remove that. And then we're gonna add just a little dash of honey on top of this. Something like so. And then on top of this, we're gonna add some foil, put it on the grill, and let it cook for about 2 hours before it's time to eat. This has been lying wrapped up all day in a cooler, wrapped in aluminum foil and a towel. Well, unfortunately, this is not as juicy as I would like. Might be because it was lying. You pros can tell me why. Taste was really nice though. Well, I guess I can always learn more. Let's try pulling this apart. It is tender. It tastes really good. We're gonna make some sandwiches with this, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. And I also made some burnt ends, and I'll show you in a second how they turned out. Okay, let's check these then. These are just off the grill. Well, oh, I wonder if I can get one up. Too big? I'm gonna try this. This is really hot. It looks really, really hot. I'm gonna try that. That is so good. We're just gonna enjoy this. Everyone's here. Thank you for watching. Bye.